Oh, people, Bandit is here. Bandit is here. The MGTOW Bandit is here. Back at it again with one more video about this MGTOW life that we live. Well, the ones that live in this MGTOW life, going their own way, doing what they want to do with their life, accumulating, navigating, building relationships, living a good life. Even when times get hard, it's still okay. Still happy. MGTOW men can still manage. Because we depend solely on ourselves. But not solely on ourselves. I take that back. We build good relationships amongst each other. Good relationships, solid. Relationships meaning that you have bridges you can cross. What do I mean by this? What I mean by this is that if you're a man that's connected in good relationships, you should not be unemployed. You should not be hungry. You should not be without a place to stay. You should, if you build good relationships with people and you are on the up and up, a stand-up guy, then you're going to have people around you that want to see you prosper. They don't want to see you fall. They'll do anything to help you because they know who you are as a man. I'm not dealing with women on with this what I'm talking about now. I'm talking to men right now. Men that are broke, men that are homeless, men that are hungry, men that are out on the streets, men that don't have nobody. That man have burned bridges. He's burned bridges. We have all crossed paths with many people over our lifetime. And for you to say you have nobody that can help you, nobody that can suggest a job to you, nobody that can point you in the right direction, you have burned some bridges. And now it has came to the point, it's gotten to the point now, you don't know nobody. You don't have any references. You need more people. See, I'm a man, and I'm man enough to know that you don't go through this life alone. You don't. All these people talking about, I'm self-made. I did it on my own. You're a liar. You're a liar. There's always been people out here to help you. I got friends right now that help me. I have people in my life that have been a great benefit to me. And one thing I won't do is burn those bridges. I won't do it. I won't disrespect them. I won't betray them under any circumstance. Okay? That's manhood. I die with that. Okay? Because when somebody extend themselves to you and they don't have to, that is to be honored. That is to be honored. That is very rare in today's society. Very rare. And I'm blessed to have two good buddies of mine, two good friends. And I won't mention the names because this goes all over the world and they're private people. But they know who they are. Good guys. Brothers. And we there for each other. And we've been there for each other for quite a while now, even before coronavirus. Okay? And that is because we care about the friendship. We care about the brotherhood. We care about not burning bridges. We care about relationships. Good relationships. Solid relationships. It's very important. Very important. But what I noticed is, particularly in the black community, there is no honor. There is no loyalty. It's talking behind each other back, stabbing each other in the back, killing each other, fighting and killing over women. I got a friend of mine. Well, I work with him. He's an associate of mine. He's not a friend. He's an associate. He's a pretty cool guy. His cousin got killed up in Ohio, right in front of his kid, by the new boyfriend. Shot in the chest twice. Guess who lived? The girl. The girlfriend is alive and breathing well. That little boy had to see his father be killed in the front yard by the new boyfriend. Who's going to claim the victim in this one? It'll be the woman. She's the victim. She's distraught. The sympathy should be towards her. You understand? You see how the world is today? No matter what a woman do, she's the victim. Have sympathy for me, so she says. Not about the young son trauma of him seeing his father gunned down in front of the house by new boyfriend. So what happens? One go on the ground and one is going away in a cage for a very long time, if he ever get out. But one is in a box forever, and one's going to be in a cage, possibly until he die. Guess what that woman get to do? She get to go out here and find a new boyfriend. And I'm pretty sure within a year or so, she will be pregnant again by another guy. And there the cycle continues. The cycle continues. No loyalty. She couldn't tell the boyfriend, hey, I come to your house. My son's father is coming to pick our son up. So I'm going to meet you at your house. That way there's no confusion. That never comes up in the conversation. Nope. Women typically bring a new guy around the kids like running like 90 going north. Just like Jesse Lee Peterson say. Like 90 going north. Women don't have no problem bringing a new boyfriend or somebody they're talking to around their most prized possession, which is the child. They have no problem with it. And then the kid is subject to being violated physically, mentally, sexually, because there's no blood ties when the new man come up in there. Now, let me tell you why she couldn't go to his house. Because most of these guys don't have a place. They find some baby mama, okay, and they lay up with her. You know how I know that? Because I did it. I've done it more than one time. I'm not telling you I'm perfect. I did this channel because I know about it. In my younger days, one of my first girlfriends had 2 kids by 2 different men, and I moved in with her. I'm telling you what I know. And at the time, I thought the kids had the same dad. I didn't find out until years later they had different dads. Way after we broke up. I didn't realize that. I thought they had the same father. Nope. And you know what? That's even more stupid, because if I didn't know something as little as they have 2 different fathers, I still moved in there and didn't even understand that this woman had 2 men that she had a kid for. And I'm laying up in there. And my life could have been in danger every day. And we was together for a good little while. Man, you're putting yourself in these situations because you're searching for something that you think you need. And it's a falsehood. Men don't need women. You got that twisted. Women need men. Men don't have a need for women like that. And I'm not talking about a sexual thing. I'm talking about a survival thing. A man don't need a woman to survive. Women need men to survive. I don't care how strong and independent they say they are, and how feminist they are, and all that. I don't care about any organization group that they form, and they this and the power to the woman, and all female and girl rules the world and all that. I don't care. The only reason why women are allowed to say these things because men protect them. Let's put it out there. The only reason women can walk around talking about, I'm every woman, I'm strong, independent, I don't need no man for nothing, I can do it myself, is because men protect women. In the general society, men will still stand up and say, that's a female. No matter what that woman say or do to the society, you're going to have a group of men stand up and say, that is a female. Your mama is a woman. Your sister is a woman. Your auntie is a woman. Your grandmother is a woman. This will be said. This what will be said. They will not call out the mess ups of a black woman. No. Or women in general. No. And because of that, men are failing. Men are failing at a high rate. Why do we sit there and say, well, the top tier men, the top 3%, the top 5%, the top 10%? You know why? I'm going to tell you why they say the top this and the top that. Because the masses of people at the bottom are being goat herded. We're sheeple. They keep our eyes directed on things that go against our interests. And that is the reason why most men are unhappy. Most men are going through a lot of depression. Because they got us focusing on things that does not benefit our interests. But I will say this, statistically wise, men that go their own way are more happier because they don't have that distraction in their lives. It's like you was an alcoholic, and now you're not an alcoholic no more, and you see clearly now. You don't do the drugs and you don't do the alcohol no more, and you've been off of it for a year. And now you see clearly, because when you get around somebody that's doing drugs and alcohol, you see what you used to be, and you go, damn, that used to be me. That was me. You understand? So for all these women out here talking about, you're an incel, you hate your mama, you can't get no woman, you just mad because you can't get a woman, you just mad because a woman don't want you. You can say that all you want. But one thing you won't say, ladies, you won't say, I'm broke. You won't say, I'm unemployed. You won't say, I'm homeless. You won't say, I don't have transportation, because I'm sitting here in my nice vehicle right now. Leather seats, all power, Hemi. You won't say that. You can't say that. And the most important thing I have in my life is good friends. Good male friends. Because when a man have good male friends, you know what your women like to say? Oh, y'all gay anyway. Y'all ain't nothing but homosexuals. Y'all do it. Y'all gay. Anytime a man want to fellowship with other men to be prosperous and learn from each other how to come up and have a piece of this earth, the women come in and say, you gay. Y'all homosexuals. Y'all fags. That's what they say. Anytime a man or a bunch of men get together in fellowship and try to have something and try to live a certain way and try to accumulate resources and live a good life, they want to call you gay. While at the same time, if you say something about real gay people, that's called a hate crime. Make that make sense, as Tommy would say. That's one thing about me. If I quote somebody, I'm gonna shout them out. Tommy Sotomayor always say that. Make that make sense. You call a man who's trying to get what he's trying to get in life. And if men fellowship and they work together, you call them guys gay. Because they're not prioritizing you, woman. But if those same men say something about the gay community, they homophobic, and it's called a hate crime. You can't make it up. But I tell men in MGTOW, men, work together. Stop hurting each other over these women. Stop it. Women respect power. They don't respect anything else. Stop going out here spending your money on all these gold, diamond chains and platinum and shit all in, stuff all in your mouth. Going out spending money on these expensive items to look like a peacock. The only way you get respect from women is have power. That's how you get respect. And a man should always be focused on having power. Because that's what makes the world go around. Power. If you don't own and control nothing, you don't have no say-so. You can have a pair of Air Jordans on that costs $1,000. That don't mean nothing. And people will say, ooh, those shoes are $1,000. Ooh, look at that $50,000 chain on this neck. You can have all that. And you don't own and control anything. You just made somebody else that sold that crap to you richer. That's a female trait. Women are peacocks. They want to look good. They put the makeup on. They go out there and try to generate attention and validation. That ain't what a man's purpose is. A man go out there, he gets his hands and feet wet and dirty in the mud. And he builds something. And he creates something on a solid foundation. That's his purpose. That is his purpose. But what are we? As a whole. I know what the MGTOW men are. They're doing what they're supposed to do. But what are we as a whole, as men? We following a tramp. And we losing our lives. Mental problems. Kids without fathers. Leaving our kids with women that are not qualified to be mothers. It ain't just a man leaving. These women are not qualified to be mothers. And these children are going through the crap. Why? Because we are repeating the cycle over and over again instead of getting power. So we can own and control something. That way our kids are taken care of. That's what it's all about. What are you going to leave for your children? My kids have never seen another woman outside their mothers. Never. But they have met a whole bunch of men through their mom. Why? Because I know how it feels. It takes the attention off the child. If you're spending time and bringing somebody else in the house around your kids, you ain't spending that much time with your children. You ain't spending that much time with your children. That's why I never brought a woman. I'm a single dad of a son. This boy have never seen another woman outside his mother come in my house. Why? Because he's my most prized possession in my house. He means more to me than anything I have in that house. So why would I bring a potential enemy around what I value the most? Do that make sense? I got keyboards and guitars. I got all kind of music instruments. I got flat screens and pool table and everything in the house. You can take all that. You can have all that. I don't care. You can steal my car. As long as at the end of it, my son is all right. So why would I bring a bunch of women around that could get me set up and hurt my son in the process of taking something that I don't even value that much? I don't put myself in those situations. So I'm about to get in here and push some heavy weight. And I advise you men to get in the gym, work out, become the best you can be. And concentrate on what your skill set is and pursue it. And that way you can own and control something and have power. That's the only way you're going to get respect. So I think I went a little bit longer on this video than I wanted to, but I really, really wanted to get this point across. Men, stop worrying about the world and what the world say. You know what you're good at. And it's not going to go anywhere further than your thoughts if you are prioritizing women. Because women are selfish. They want everything to be about them. And you can't create anything or build anything when you're concentrating on making her happy and trying to keep her mouth shut. You know what that makes you? That makes you a slave. And I want you to stop the crap. Cut out the crap. They are not worth all that attention and validation that you're giving them. Especially if you're not where you need to be in life. If you have not achieved your goal, if you have not achieved the plan you had set for your life, why are you prioritizing somebody when you're not where you want to be? Now I'm going to leave it at that. MGTOW Bandit is out.